it is then Jagger Jones who pulls into fourth, the first car to go to the outside.
Barroso.
A lot of people took the bottom.
He's a risk taker. I love it. I love it. Frankie Barroso. That choose, we haven't even talked about it, but it's pretty easy to understand.
Nathan and Barroso will lead the way.
Start-finish line. It allows these drivers to take their fate back into their own hands a little bit here. If you don't want to restart,
go green with 27 to go.
You can leapfrog a few cars and make it work for you on the outside. Well, that is what the choose allows here for the Wheeler Mazda MX-5 Cup presented by Michelin Drivers at the
Nicholson on the inside, Barroso on the outside.
Laps complete here as
going to the restart zone.
Count towards the lap count here.
And we're back underway at Martinsville for the Westin Mazda MX-5 Cup. Into turn one, Nicholson all clear of Barroso as he and Jeremy will go side by side.
And he's fighting now.
Nathan with a good 2-car length lead, but a dead even battle for second place as they dive into turn three. Jeremy on the inside, Barroso on the outside. Barroso nearly gets hit, and Jeremy goes to second.
But Fletcher
26 to go.
Clear himself and get out to the second position.
Westin tries to get to the inside Barroso. Now he'll beat his back bumper up.
But how long will he be patient there? He knows that these last 26
and he looks to dive to the inside. Here comes Westin to the bumper of Barroso, looking. Not enough.
Nicholson's giant gap that he had at the front of the field.
Side by side for fifth, Jagger and Caper Zettmeyer. Side by side, it looks like Zettmeyer will clear as Westin goes to the inside of Barroso for third.
Enough can't be said about Caper Zettmeyer. He's the local man who lives.
So Nathan, Jeremy, and Westin, the top three, is Jagger and Zettmeyer bang doors into turn three. And now Jagger gets hit by Ataconis.
Right there to the middle.
Jagger clears into fifth, but now Ataconis and Caper Zettmeyer side by side right behind them.
MX-5 Cup racer. He joked and said, if I win, we're just going to start handing out neck and back adjustments to everybody in the crowd tonight. He'll go get his table and get to work.
To the inside, Zettmeyer goes on Jagger. It's a big send. He hits the curb. They make contact. And Zettmeyer goes back into the top five.
Tiny bit as the battle continues. Caper gets the spot. He's into P5.
Caper says after an
Caper Zettmeyer gets around Jagger. Now Ataconis gets around Jagger as there's a contact between Long and Jagger. Looked like Sally Mott may have gotten into Long, sent him up the track. And here comes Tovo, one of the Tovo twins, the only Tovo twin in the race. He gets muscled out of the way by Long, and now Bobby Gossett to the inside of Tovo. Ruben Cesaris looking to make it 3 wide in this battle. Mott to the inside of Long, and she gets chopped going into turn 3. Almost a big accident right there. 21 laps to go. Gossett and Tovo nearly make contact. My, oh my. And for the lead, Jeremy to the inside of Nathan going into 3. Side by side, Jeremy Fletcher takes the lead. And he defends the crossover move from Nathan Nicholson. 20 to go, Jeremy in front. Nathan Westin all here as well as Barroso.
Question is now, what does Westin Workman do? Workman, he's got pressure from behind as well. Frankie Barroso has just been looking.
Frankie Barroso right there. Jeremy defends Nathan. Nathan trying to go the long way around. Jeremy not giving up the bottom. Frankie Barroso in this 4-car fight. Nicholson swings way down to the inside. Jeremy covers him off. Westin to the outside of Nathan. And they'll stay right where they are. Westin looks to cross under. He's got a nose. Now Nathan to the inside of Jeremy. Big send into turn 3. He sends it from way down there and makes it stick. Nicholson to the lead. He almost puts Fletcher and himself in the wall.
Nicholson is not holding back at
Workman to the inside of Fletcher. And Westin not quite clear of Jeremy just yet, but he may have a chance to get underneath Nathan here down the back.
Exactly right. Workman or whoever is in third.
Caper Zettmeyer now here as Westin gets the back bumper and Nathan nearly moves him up the track. Still side by side for second behind Nathan, who has never won an MX-5 Cup race. The local kid, Zettmeyer, into fifth. And Westin and Jeremy still side by side.
Yes, it is The Martinsville local
This is bringing everybody else back into it.
to race for the lead here. Zetmeyer around the outside.
Westin, Jeremy still side by side. That battle for second is going to end right there as Westin gets ahead of Jeremy. He finally clears him.
And he's leading with 16
In
laps
turn
to go.
one, 16 to go.
About the next 15, he just wants to be up front for the
That
final
Little
one. This
Caesars
was
sponsored
on the
MX-5
story
Cup
November. That
car
has retired
right
into
on the
event
back
towing, so we will not be seeing
of that
anyone
Watt,
in this
number
motorsport car again.
56.
But right now, all we are focusing on are the lead six, as now Justin Ataconis has reeled in the top runners once again.
Justin Ataconis is in this fight for the win.
This is the kind
Make
of
it a
race I feel
six-car
like
race.
IMSA fans are very accustomed
Jeremy
to
on the
seeing.
back bumper of Westin right now with 15 to go as they head down the back.
Last year, it was the Jared Thomas show.
Nathan
Westin
there as
Workman
well.
Kept him very honest, I will
Still in
say,
the lead.
But it was Jared Thomas's
Now
race.
Jeremy to the back
It's
bumper
a
of Westin.
Six-car pack for the lead, and this is what you
14
see
to go.
when these cars race around road and street courses during their regular season following the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship round. Whether it's the Daytona International Speedway Rolex 24 road course, the St. Petersburg Grand Prix with IndyCar, Road America, the streets of Toronto, Road Atlanta, it doesn't matter. This side-by-side tight pack racing.
Off of turn 4, the top three, nose to tail. Nathan swings to the middle. Westin to the back bumper, into turn 1. The bumper's used, but Nathan stays in front.
We are used to close racing.
Back straightaway, Jeremy swings wide to the bottom, trying to make Frankie Barroso go the long way around for third. Barroso falls back in line. He's going to try and cross under off of 4. Can't do it.
Matt Yoakum,
12 to go.
on the scoreboard. Talk to us about Caper Zetmeyer.
Zentmeyer's here. Ataconis is starting to lose touch. Jeremy and Barroso on the back bumper of Westin as Nicholson works out a little bit of a lead. 11 to go. The top 4 are all under a blanket, as well as Zetmeyer. He's still staying with this pack.
Dream of what it would be to win here at Martinsville at 4 o'clock.
It'd be something for sure.
Nicholson on the defense. Workman looks inside. Now it goes back outside. Nathan's still in the lead through 3. And off of 4, 10 laps to go at Martinsville.
The driver of the 13 runs in second now.
Nathan gets a little loose. So does Westin, and Jeremy sneaks on the inside. He gets loose on the curb, gets sideways. That allows Barroso to the inside of Fletcher. Barroso to the inside of Jeremy in the 3. They're dead even for third. Still side by side through 3 and 4. Frankie Barroso not quite clear of Jeremy just yet. 9 to go. Jeremy battles back on the outside into 1. He's got a nose ahead of Barroso. They fight through 1 and 2. Still dead even.
As we are down to 9 laps to go. This is
Caper Zetmeyer here as well. Where does he go? Who does he help? Jeremy and Barroso still side by side. And Barroso is clear in the 3rd.
Finally goes door bumper clear.
And Jeremy moves up the track. Bump and run. Jeremy to the inside of Barroso. And Ataconis going by Zetmeyer for 5th behind these two.
And Shay, this is entertaining. This is fun.
Jeremy clear of Barroso for 3rd. Barroso gives him a hit.
Out in front, Nicholson.
Off of 4.
And Nicholson right now.
Nathan and Westin are getting the way though.
Their lap times are very nearly
And
matched.
Jagger is back into this mix, making a 7-car race for the win.
But it looks like Workman maybe just is saving something for the final moments of this race, as now he's getting a good draft on Nicholson, and he's back up on the bumper of the Watt car.
7 laps to go, and there's a battle for the lead brewing. Weston's looking on Nathan. Nathan to the middle, trying to defend. Weston looks to the outside into 1. 6 laps to go at Martinsville. Weston will try and cross under. Can he get a nose underneath? No, he can't. Nathan defends, goes to the middle, defensive line. Weston to the outside of 3, trying to make something work. He can't. He falls back in line, and there are 5 laps to go.
See the open hand of our starter, 95 in, Shea, 5 laps to go.
Weston right there, working all over Nathan as they head to the back straightaway.
Slightly as if to say no, 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 and it meant that Workman
He's probably going to have to use the bumper.
His composition did Weston Workman and reevaluated where
Middle of 3 and 4. Off of turn 4. 4 laps to go.
If indeed he can get around Nathan Nicholson.
Yeah,
Nathan looking for his first ever Mazda MX-5 Cup win. Westin has won this in this series before. Both have never won at Martinsville. And a full course yellow! A full course yellow and 4 laps to go!
The 78 was just up into the wall. That's Ruben Caceres, who was up for Spark Performance. He was in
Ruben Caceres with an issue in 3 and 4.
His position, but
And for the second year running,
for a green,
the Mazda MX-5 Cup race will go into a green-white checkered.
A joint NASCAR and IMSA race control staff on this one are as follows. We're going to reorder the field here.
Wow.
And kind of, it doesn't really matter what the lap count is when we get down to it. If it's 99, if it's 100, if we know that we're not going to naturally finish on lap 100, we're going to get one attempt at a green-white checker here, meaning once the field is reordered.
And last year, Jared beat Westin in a close photo finish
split the rows and find out
on a green-white checker that ended under caution, I believe.
Outside, jump a car or 2 or 3. We saw
Can
that
Westin get redemption?
Once everybody is reordered and
this time around?
They will come around. They will see a green.
This is the last thing that Nathan Nicholson wanted to see.
If any other flag comes out after that green flag on our one attempt of a green-white checker, obviously the only other option is a yellow, that next flag would end it. So it's either going to be a checkered or a yellow that will end this race.
Meaning we will either get a completion of the lap or we're going to have effectively a victory lap, a cool-down lap behind a slower pace, if you will.
Wow, this is
so this is going to get very wild. The next flag will end the race.
That's the joke with this series.
This is only a one
edge of your seat. I tell John Doonan,
attempt
Cup will sell you the whole seat.
at a green-white checkered finish.
As that is what I think a lot of this crowd is inching up towards here at the Martinsville Speedway. Maybe it's what Drew and Charlie Bergwall are inching up to on the edge of their seats back at home.
And the choose code, like in NASCAR, is in play.
Down to Matt Yoakum.
And Westin Workman told me that when he watched this race back after last year, the lesson learned was you don't want to be in the lead if you get a green-white checkered. So now that he's got a chance to choose, he's running second. My guess, my prognostication, he's going to go ahead and choose the inside. So he'll actually be restarting third, but he'll be on that preferred bottom lane. And let's watch for the possible bump and run.
Prognostication. See, I can't even say it. I try not to use words I can't spell, but that's why we're lucky to have Matt Yoakum on this broadcast crew. And Matt brings up a great point, Shay. If Westin Workman wanted to here on this choose, he could have elected to go to the outside and jump up to the front. I don't believe, I guess they did hit the choose there. Workman, no, they did not. I would say lights are still on.
We just have some discussions about order in the field between some of our drivers.
Before we go to the choose.
Not from us, not from race control, from them.
Yeah.
There's been a little bit of side-to-side from Kate Presentmeyer and Justin Ataconis, but hopefully they've been told over the radio which way to go. But I was going to ask Tony, I wasn't here last year, you were. Wasn't it a restart where Westin Workman was P1 and he was gently ushered out of the way?
I think that's Matt Yoakum's report's point is that Workman said
one to go.
Choose here. I don't want to be.
Here we go. Choose time. Choose code.
Now what Workman could have done there, he elects the inside and he'll stay.
And the top two go to the inside, and Jeremy goes to the outside of row one.
The second. Workman could have, gambled a little bit there and jumped to the outside of the front row and tried to drag race your race leader, Nathan Nicholson, but he chose to play the safe hand.
So it'll be Nathan and Jeremy on the front row, then Westin and Jagger, then Frankie Barroso and Sally Mott.
They were purpose-built street cars.
And then Zetmeyer, a Tovo twin, Ataconis, and the Lightning McQueen car. That's your top 10 for the final. Restart of the race. Here we go. Overtime at Martinsville for the Mazda MX-5 Cup is green. Nicholson and Fletcher, dead even start in the turn one. Nicholson gets bumped by Westin. He looks to the inside. Not enough of a bump. Nathan and Jeremy side by side with Westin and Jagger right there into turn three. Westin uses the bumper. Nathan gets hit up the track a little bit, but still not enough. Final lap here at Martinsville. Nathan in the lead. Here's Jeremy to the outside. He can't make it work, but he's in the second. Jeremy can throw it into 3 and win it. Down the backstretch, Nathan on defense. Jeremy following him. In the turn 3, Jeremy uses the bumper. He moves Nathan up. Westin gets into Jeremy. They're side by side. Nathan goes around. It's a dead even photo finish to the line. It's Westin Workman. No, it's Jeremy Fletcher. Jeremy Fletcher got it by 3 1,000s.
Timing screen, 0.0.
It looked like it was Westin Workman from the naked eye, but the timing says Jeremy Fletcher.
Between the BSI racing driver and the McCumbee-McAleer racing driver of Jeremy Fletcher. Now we wait to see, is there any kind of ruling that's going to come down from race control?
Oh my goodness, what a crazy finish here at Martinsville.
The top 3 cars, Jeremy Fletcher, Westin Workman. How about Jagger Jones?
Jeremy punts Nathan up the track. Westin gives him a hit. They go sideways. Jeremy loses it, overcorrects, and sends Nathan really wide. And it's a dead heat to the line. And it's Jeremy Fletcher. It is Jeremy Fletcher. Oh my gosh. It does look like 3 1,000s. Fletcher got to the line first. Jeremy Fletcher,
the driver from Florida,
the Mazda MX-5 champion in 2025, wins at Martinsville and takes the money by 3 1,000s over Westin Workman.
Is the kind of
oh my gosh.
MX-5 Cup fans can be used to.
Jeremy Fletcher,
holy smokes. What a finish. I cannot believe what I just witnessed.
Big check for $250,000 cash that he got about 2 weeks ago. He's going to add 25 grand to that total and a beautiful new clock.
Martinsville Speedway, he's out of the car. He can hear you. How about it for your 2025 champion and your Martinsville winner? That's Jeremy Fletcher. The young man, again, fortunate to say I got to grow up watching this kid race go-karts at the Ocala Grand Prix. He's from St. Cloud, Florida, and he's got the holster store and the gun store on the side of his race car as proud sponsors, and he had a successful 2025 with 4 main event victories. Westin Workman, 2 years in a row, ends up on the front straightaway, but in second, and classy as always as he comes over to celebrate with Fletcher. Let's hear from our winner and go downstairs to Matt Yoka.
And Jeremy Fletcher and Westin Workman, they hugged, high-fived. How do you even begin to describe what we witnessed there?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was pretty similar to how last year went for us, but a lot better this time. Nice paycheck, but I can't thank the McCumbee-McAleer family. Dalton Dow, Doc on the radio, these guys do everything for me. Simpson Racing Products, and we came here to win this time, and we got it done after a nice championship year. So I can't thank everybody enough, all the fans out here coming and supporting us. It's an honor to be out here, and so happy we could get the win.
Certainly a dream season. You cap it off with a win here at the iconic Martinsville Speedway. Where are you going to put the clock?
Grandma will tell me what to do with that. She's the one that's really been wanting it, so happy I could bring her home a present.
When you look at how everything transpired, and then you had to race and do a drag race back to start-finish, did you think he had him, or it was too close to call?
It was too close to call. I know Westin was pretty strong off the bottom coming off the corner, and I think we struggled a little bit there, but I got powered down. I was wound up in 3 and 4, and we got it done, baby.
Jeremy Fletcher, he'll be taking home a clock winner here at the Martinsville Speedway.
Hey,
Jeremy Fletcher in a photo finish. 3 1,000ths of a second. He beats Westin Workman, who has to settle for another second-place finish in this Martinsville MX-5 Cup race. But what a finish. The champion, Jeremy Fletcher, wins in chaotic fashion. Another chaotic Martinsville finish for the record books. This place is amazing. See y'all later. RV out.
Westin Workman down there. We